And they're off for heat number 1 of the men's varsity pair. Everybody seems to be doing quite well off the start. Appears to be a very well-matched race here. Granted, we're right off the start, so anything's possible. Long Beach appears to be pulling into a slight lead from this angle. However, it seems that Casitas as well might have a bit of a lead here. All 4 crews relatively close together here. It's anybody's game, or race rather. Looks like Long Beach and the Waterford B boat about evenly matched here. The Waterford A slightly behind. Casitas seems to have a slight lead still, but I'm not quite sure. Hard to tell from this angle. Casitas actually starting to drag behind a little bit slightly. The Waterford B boat starting to try to pull themselves ahead of Long Beach by the looks. It seems like they're going to be able to do it too. As we approach about 850 meters to go, passing the boathouse. Last 850 meters. It appears that the Waterford B boat is pulling themselves ahead of Long Beach. The Waterford A boat doing what they can to try to catch up to Long Beach currently. Casitas seems to be about even with the Waterford A boat rather. Though, still anybody's race here. With 850 meters to go, anything could happen. Keep in mind, it is the top 3 that will be moving on to the final here. So only the last place boat will not be finished moving on to the final. Waterford B pulling themselves ahead of Long Beach into a commanding lead here as we approach 500 meters to go. Long Beach appears to still be ahead of the Waterford A boat. However, anything can still happen. Waterford A boat seems to be trying to push themselves up on them. Casitas as well seems to be about even. It seems like the fight for the last 3 positions are going to be very, very hard fought. Waterford getting some correction from the course ref there, slightly off to the starboard side, trying to get themselves back on a track. Everybody's well within reach here. Waterford B-boat definitely still well ahead of everybody else. However, it's still anybody's game. It looks like Casitas might be dragging behind slightly, but they could still totally pull themselves out if they just really start pushing here. 500 or so meters to go. We're starting to approach my tent, meaning they have about 250 meters left, and it appears that the Waterford B-boat still well ahead of everybody else. Open water on the rest of the field. Long Beach, open water on the second Waterford boat. Casitas behind by about a boat and a half, if I had to guess. However, Long Beach definitely still within second position. Waterford B, first position. Long Beach, second position. Waterford A, third position. However, Waterford starting to pull themselves ahead of Long Beach here. That's definitely a thing there. They're starting to really push the power up in these last 250 meters. Long Beach starting to drag behind. The 2 Waterford boats definitely taking the lead here. Casitas definitely lagging behind here. However, they still have about 100 or 200 meters to go, so they could definitely still pull it off if they tried. If they really, really push here, they can definitely pull the boat ahead and get themselves into that final for the men's varsity pair. However, as we push into the last 100 or so meters, it appears that the finalists for the men's varsity pair will be Waterford, and Long Beach. As that race concludes, in about 2 minutes, we will be seeing Heat 2 for that race. And that heat, in Lane 3, Long Beach. In Lane 3, Long Beach Junior Crew. In Lane 4, Paulo. In Lane 5, Marina Aquatic Center. And in lane 6, Tempe Town Juniors.
It was actually an enjoyable road trip. It rained, but it wasn't too bad. No